Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Perchy TV. How are we all doing? Hope you're doing well. Guys, you know the drill. As soon as you jump in here, let's get the likes liked. Guys, we've got 19 likes, 71 of you in here. Come on, let's get over 50 straight away. Before we do anything. Oh, wow, I've just seen what's happened. Big up to David Shire for gifting 5 memberships. We've got Nick Brown, Donald Dickinson, Just a Harmless Potato, and Bill have all been gifted a membership each. Massive shout out to David Shire. What a legend. Thank you so much. That's the first thing. Literally, as soon as we start, big up to you, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There it is. It actually comes up now. Big up to you, my friend. And obviously, hey, Cobber. Big up to you, my friend. Yeah, big shout out to David Shire straight away. Guys, share the love. Come on, big up to David. Big up to you. Whilst we are doing that, as that just shot up on my screen, Ben is in the house. Lead mod. The mod father is here. Big up to you, Ben. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Mark Cook. Mojo. Matsy's here. Hit the Bar is here. Tigaro. Mr. Cousins. Future Music. We've got Bobby K. The Potato Stew. Dave H. Mia's in the house. And of course, David Shire is here. Big up to you, my friend. Big up David Tanswell. Hope you're well. Kate Rickon's in the house. Steve D, my friend, how are you? I'm all good. Thank you very much for joining. Oh, there's loads of you. Nick Brown. There you go. Yeah, you're now part of the membership. Nick Brown, welcome. Yeah, look, big up to David Shire. Well done to you, my friend. Thank you very much. Yeah, there you go. Big up, Bill. And big up to Rimon. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Hope you are doing well. Guys. Guys, let's get into it. Make sure you like and subscribe if you're new around here. We are on the road to 2,500, 155 away. Let's shorten that gap, definitely. Okay, let's talk. Another double sweep by Tottenham. Ange Postecoglou has won Manager of the Month 2 months in a row. And now Heung-Min has won Player of the Month. 2 for 2, 2 double sweeps in a row. Spurs are on it. We won 4 trophies this window. Ange has already done a double. Guys, it's good news. It's all good news, right? This is all positives, right? All positives. Yeah, Spurs have done it. Let me just get it up quickly. And I think Tottenham have now just tweeted it. So let me just get that post up and we'll share it around now. I don't know if I share it. Here we go. I'll put this up. I won't put the actual thing up just in case of copyright. That would be an absolute travesty. Why won't it let me share? Oh, what's going on? Share screen. There we go. Finally. Vote. X. Let me put it over here. There you go, guys. If you can see my screen, it should be popping up now. There you go. Here we go. Ange Postecoglou has been named the Premier League Manager of the Month for September. Congratulations on back-to-back awards. And round of applause. There he is. The man, the myth, the legend has won another trophy. Big up to him. And Player of the Month, here it is, Heung-Min Son. Again, shall I play it? I think I'll be okay to play this. Should we see what Son said? I'll play it and take the risk. Who cares? Can you hear that, guys?
Hi everyone, it's Sonny here. I'm currently away with Korean national team, but I've just found out that I've been voted Premier League Player of the Month. Just want to say thank you to everyone who voted for me, and yeah, we want to keep up our good form, and I can't wait to see you all at our next game against Fulham. Come on, you Spurs.
There you go. Heung-Min Son has won Player of the Month as well. So it is a double swoop for Tottenham, which is massive, right? Massive. I think that's really good. I mean, it just shows what the manager has been doing, what he has achieved at Tottenham. I think it's really positive. I think it's really positive. 1 second. Someone just put something in the chat. I will, but I'm not having. I'll do it now. I always believe in second chances. Let me have a look. What's happened? Yeah, there you go. I've done it now. They can come back as well. They can't. No, I'm not having these people. I don't know who. Oh, they can come back. I don't know who they are, but there you go. Sorted. But don't do it again. I'm always one of those. I'll always give people a second chance. Yeah, Indian Gooner, Perchy. When's the DVD? Sorry, Indian Gooner, mate. Honestly, if you're going to come up with banter, come up with good banter. I always give that argument. Good banter. I hear this all the time. Wasn't it you guys that brought out more DVDs, though, about stuff? Like, come on. Who cares? It's not funny. It's a bit tragic. But big up to you, my friend. Big up to you. Guys, we've also got England versus Australia today. Now Ange has won a trophy. His national team play England at Wembley, I believe, today. Is it at Wembley? I'm assuming so. So let's have a discussion about that. I don't want to see Jordan Henderson. I don't want to see Harry Maguire. But you know full damn well that is what is going to happen, right? Yeah, I'm just so bored of it. I'm so bored of it. You was Mike. I don't know what's happened. If you know what's going on, my screen has gone all weird. I thought you were Mike. I'll put you back in. I don't know what's happened. I thought you were. What's happened with my mods? Yeah, let me sort. I'll sort that for you, Mike. I think I can do it now. I can't. It doesn't let me do it for now. I'll have to do it. I'll have to do it after. Big up to you, my friend. I don't know what happened. That's cool. Leave it with me. Come on, you Socceroos. Oh, look, now we're gonna have the Aussie Spurs combination battle now in the chat. Make sure you're all on the watch along later. It'll be a good laugh. 3-0 Australia. Gareth Southgate is sacked. I'd take that. I'd take that hands down. Oh, look who's in. He's flown in. Boom, the cop is here. How you doing, my friend?
You asked for moderators, so I turned up.
Yeah, you heard. Did you see Australia beating England tonight?
Anything's possible with Southgate as manager. He's going to play Jordan Henderson.
Yep.
Harry Maguire.
Harry Maguire.
Jordan Pickford.
So dull. Yeah, Pickford. It's going to be so dull, isn't it? Like, do you know what's worse than watching England play? Watching England play friendlies. I think that's even worse than watching England play. Like, it's depressing. I genuinely mean that. Like, it is awful watching England play. It is really boring. Guys in the chat, there's 92 of you in here, 92 amazing people, but only 28 likes. Come on, let's get those likes up now. Let's get over 50 now. 2 minutes, over 50. That's 22 of you. Smash that like button. Let's get it done. Let's do it right now. Ben, let's go back over it quickly. Ange Postecoglou has now won back-to-back Manager of the Month.
Yeah.
Sun's now won it for this month. Spurs have done the double twice in a row.
Double.
We're doing the double. We're winning it all, my friend. Right?
Yeah.
Is that how it works?
On. The double's on until it's not on, mate. Every meal is a banquet and every hunger is a famine. #
That's how it works.
Right? 99.
Yeah. Do you think they were right to win him? Do you think they were fair candidates? I think there was arguments of other managers, but I think probably the right manager's got him.
I think just about. I think Ange has deserved it. The style of football we've been playing, digging out results. Apart from Man City, what Arsenal results were really that impressive, really? I think we've been impressive this month. Getting one over Liverpool, although in very lucky circumstances. But you got to beat the team that's ahead of you.
It'll all come out at the end that Spurs won it, right?
Yeah.
We can sit there and everyone can sit back and debate about if buts and maybes, but the record will stay with Tottenham, Liverpool, and I think the bit that people don't understand. Like, I'll always stand by. I don't think we deserve to win that. I thought we were poor in the day. We got away with one, but
How
won.
many other days, Perchy, have we had stupid decisions against us and we've lost football matches? It happens to every team.
I agree. I think I agree with that. I think that's, but I think we're on for something good at the moment. I genuinely think we're on for something good. We've got the right manager in the right place, and it shows with another manager of the month. Just proves that we have the right man in charge.
But will it mean he gets a double curse?
Does that work? I thought the curse was only on the first one, right?
I don't know. But
I thought curse works for one, not for two.
But has a manager ever won it the first 2 months in a row after being appointed?
No, I think this is the first time that the same manager is on their debut has won it twice, right? I believe.
Yeah.
Can anyone verify that in the chat if that's true?
Yeah. Is
anyone
that
in the chat verify? Is that a correct answer?
Yeah.
Before we start making obvious statements out on here and get everything wrong. So is this the first manager to? Oh, Klopp has. Okay, Klopp won it.
I don't think he won it the first 2 months he was there.
Oh, he's won. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, that could be right. You got a point. I thought Ange was only one of a few managers that won Manager of the Month on their first month.
Was that when did Klopp become Liverpool manager?
VAR, that one.
Jurgen Klopp. He was appointed the manager of Liverpool in 2015. So no, he's not. He was not a new manager.
Trio of dreams.
Yeah.
Welcome, Sava. How are you doing, my friend?
I'm all right. All right.
Did your friend Naz turn up or not?
No, of course not.
He blocked him from the studio.
No, of course not. How are you?
I'm good, mate. I'm very good. Busy but good. I like that. I like being busy. I want to ask you a question. Ange Postecoglou has done the double in 2 months.
The double.
And we've won Player of the Month as a club. I mean, Maddison won it first month. Son wins it this month. Do you think they were fair to give it to those two guys, to Ange and Son this month?
Well, I'm incredibly biased, so of course I'm going to say yes, because I don't give a shit.
Of course you are.
I'm happy to be biased. I love Sonny. He's my guy. He's the captain. He's the one that's bringing it all together. Ange Postecoglou's magic. And Kate is here. Love you, Kate.
Yeah, listen, I think Postecoglou definitely deserves it for what he's done. I always think with Player of the Month, there's always going to be a number of players that you could pick from, but Sonny scored a lot of goals in the month. He had a slow start. I think in the first month when Maddison was brilliant, I thought Sonny was coming to terms with the new way of playing. And then obviously he had to shift from the left to the centre. I think now he's been in the centre. For me, as I've always said, I think Sonny is a ruthless finisher against teams that don't play a low block. Does he deserve it? Yeah, why not? You could have said, maybe a Neto deserved it for his month. Maybe Mo Salah. Mo Salah's had a brilliant month in terms of goals and assists. Jared Bowen's had a good month. What's his name? James Ward-Prowse has had a really good month. So, look, I think it's difficult, isn't it? But yeah, why not? Look, why not? Really good to see that he's come back. I mean, there were times last year where I was thinking, is this guy gone? Has he got the, not ability-wise, but has he got the oomph? Does he still have that joy to play for Spurs? And I think Conte kind of knocked it out of him.
Yeah.
And Ange gets a lot of credit for knocking it back into him. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's fair, definitely.
Conte did a cardinal sin of what he did. He told Sonny he's got to bulk up like a striker because he's a striker. Sonny's not a strong bloke. He does not suit being a bloke that's strong. Sonny is good at being explosive, make a bit of space, get out of his feet, back of the net. That's what Sonny does. But to make him bulk up and put on more weight slows him down. He looks a bit trimmer this year, in my opinion, which means he's got that explosion back against Arsenal. When Madders gets the ball, he's there. He makes a bit of space for himself, and it's in the back of the net. Conte should not have made him bulk up. Someone like a Harry Kane, he can bulk up because that is his game, holding the ball up, making a long pass. Sonny's not a guy that's supposed to be a muscle man. He's not that guy. He needs to be on the last man, getting the ball, creating space for himself, out of his feet, top of the top corner. That's what he's good at.
Yeah. No, that's
what I want him.
definitely fair.
Through on goal, Ben. I want him through on goal.
Yeah.
I think we saw at the weekend against Luton in a game where we can't get him behind. That's where we've got to figure out how do you get Sonny into the game. And I'm not criticising Son. That's the same with anyone. If you've got a quick, pacey goal scorer, and you don't have a team that you have a team that are playing a low block, how do you get them involved? But in the whole, he got a hat-trick against Burnley, he got a goal against Liverpool, he got 2 against Arsenal. Some really, really good finishes in that bunch as well.
Suits playing big teams. He suits playing big teams that are going to put men forward. He always does well against the bigger teams. And
when he's got space to run into, he definitely performs better. As Savas mentioned, when you're playing against teams with low blocks, like the Sheffield Uniteds, the likes of Luton, he's a little bit ineffective because he can't get in behind. The one thing you always see with
they man mark him out of the game because they know they man mark him out of the game. So what you need is another person that's going to drag a defender away from him, which is not what Richarlison does.
And I agree. It was one thing I held my hands up. I said, you know what? I didn't think Son was a captain, but he's shown to me off the pitch that he is a galvanator. He galvanizes his team. You see the way that he is when it comes to players. He galvanizes these players, and you can tell. And I think it taught me very quickly. I went, do you know what? Like, one thing I wanted from Son when he was given captaincy, I said, you know what? I would have given it to James Maddison. New, fresh idea to the club, but I wasn't dying on the sword for it. But what I saw was, I did see a galvanizer in Son after it, because I saw the first thing I saw at the Brentford game was him when I thought it was a Postecoglou thing initially, and I got it wrong. It was actually Son and the players, Son 10 players. We're going to go and stand around the away end, the away fans, and we'll do a team huddle there. I think Son has brought a connection back to the fans, to the players, just like the manager has, in a different way. I think the fans feel much more connected to the players. Because I'll be honest, last season, I didn't feel connection to anyone. I think the only one I really did feel was Harry Kane, only just because he was still performing and he was the only one I could resonate with. I don't know about you guys, what you think like about that. Do you feel a bit more of a connection to these players than you did last season?
Well, they allow them to express themselves, aren't they? Which makes them more likable. When you can express yourself and you say, yeah, I understand that idea. I understand the Romero more this year because he's working his arse off. Or Basuma, how amazing he looks apart from Luton, how chill and lucky, and how he's the guy that's the DJ and everyone loves him and everyone wants to spend time with him. Pape Sarr working his arse off. Pedro Porro working his backside off. Udoka showing his qualities and how even through adversity, when he gets a booking early in the game, he calms it down and he finishes the rest of the day really strongly. These players, they're grafters, and people like grafters. Because our team last year, they might have been playing a grafting system, but they were not grafting for that to win football matches. They did not want to be there. They not only they want to win, they're proud of the craft they're creating. If you know what I mean, in terms of that, they're proud of what they're producing.
No, I agree. What do you think? What do you think, Sav? What do you think, mate?
Yeah, listen, I think you've got to remember as well, realistically, when you look at this 11, it's so different to last season, what Conte had, that it's a different set of players that we're actually connecting with. If we're brutally honest, let's be honest. Vicario, Van de Ven and Udogie, half the back four, right?
Yep.
Half the back five, sorry. 3 of the back 5, brand new. Romero, I don't think there was ever a problem connecting with Romero. Porro, I think it was difficult because he came in and he was playing for a very negative defensive manager, not getting the best out of his game.
Yeah.
Sarr, Conte seemed really adverse to playing. Which seems weird. Basuma, he played wrong, so I think it was difficult to have to get with those two. Maddison, is new. Solomon and Johnson are new. Sonny, I think everyone had that connection with anyway. And then for me, I still don't have, if I'm brutally honest, I don't have a connection with Richarlison or Kulu. I just
No,
don't.
I get that.
I just don't. But overall, yeah, he's made Ben's got hit the nail on the head. The players are allowed to express themselves, and that allows us to fall in love with them. When you're watching midfielders like Basuma being told, right, sit in a 2, don't go forward, don't express yourself, don't drive forward, don't try and do anything creative that's going to get the fans off the seat, we're all going to go, oh, God. And this is why all the people for how long, Perchy, backing Conte, this is, look at it now, chalk and cheese. I need to go. I need to be back. I'll be back in 10 minutes. I'm so sorry. I'll be back in 10.
Yeah. That's right. But yeah, no, I think Sam's got a great point. I think all last season, all I was hearing, and listen, the one thing me and Sava did, I stood above the parapet and said, I can't enjoy watching this Conte football. It's awful. And I got pelters, absolute pelters, back the managers. And I went, why? What's that? When we say back the manager, in what sense? What, I've got to sit there and enjoy us play very, very defensive football and just accept it. No, it's not how I believe football should be played.
I mean, defensive football can be interesting to watch, but only if it's Fabio Capello, prime AC Milan, that only conceded 2 goals in the Champions League.
But
when it's intricate defending and people that care about it, Conte defending, it was boring to watch and it didn't work because you can't get behind it. It's like Atletico Madrid, one of the most boring teams on the planet. But you can see it works. When they won the league at Barcelona, you could see it worked. The system put in place worked. You can say, I might not like it, but I see that the idea works. You can say, I can understand why he's doing that. If you consistently do defensive football and it doesn't work, then
bang on, Mark, by the way. Absolutely bang on. How could anyone sit there and go back this manager, the manager that basically in every single press conference went, sack me, please. I want to go. I don't want to be here. And at least, do you know what? At least we've now got a manager. What I love at the moment with Ange Postecoglou is we've got a manager that wants to be here, right? Yeah. Listen, nothing against Conte. It didn't work. I think most of us knew it wasn't going to work. I think people were being... I think the day for me, I think people were just so anti the ownership that they were so against the owners that they would blindly back the manager and go, do you know what? And that's fine. I understand the context behind that. I don't really get that. But for me, I sat back and went, this guy doesn't want to be here. I don't want a manager that doesn't want to be here, right? And I think that's how I've always lived by.
I know Conte is actually he rejected Napoli, and I still think that move will happen if they give him enough money because he's a money man. He cares about money.
Yeah,
I don't think Napoli fans are going to enjoy watching that football.
Well, after watching him play some very, very good football under
I don't think they'll enjoy that.
No, I don't. I don't either. But that's their problem, right? Another thing that's come out, there's going to be a video coming out later, so I'm not going to spoil it. You probably see it in the premiere thing on my thing. That'll be coming out later on, about 4:00 later on this afternoon. I recorded it this morning about Jose Mourinho has told Roma officials to sign Eric Dyer.
When are we giving him a knighthood?
Imagine if he goes, oh, do you know what? I need Eric Dyer. Get him gone. There is also talks of Sporting want him as well at the end of his contract.
Yeah.
And for me, this has to be one of those. Get it done. If this is the case, get it done now. Get the deal sorted out, and then in January the 1st, he can go to Italy or go back to Portugal. Whatever it is, I don't care. This man has to be gone in January, and we go and bring in a Tosin Adarabioyo, or we bring in insert number.
A solid backup centre half.
Oh, one second. Big up to Tigaro for gifting a membership to Potato Stew. That's 6 new members today. Much love, Tigaro. Thank you. And Potato Stew, if you're in the chat, send some love to Tigaro, who's gifted you a sub. Big up to you. Big up to you. Yeah, everyone wins if Dye goes. It's a win-win solution, right? Get him gone. Thank you for whatever memories, whatever you want to call it. Thank you for being a servant at this football club for a long time. But it should have happened a long time ago.
Yeah.
And it could be quite interesting, isn't it? If Lazio want to sign Hugo Lloris.
Yeah.
They are massive rivalries. That is a massive rivalry, the Roma-Lazio derby. Yeah. Are you going live at 2 o'clock?
2 o'clock.
He is, yeah. Yeah. Guys, go over and sub to Ben, the mod father, Kaufman. Go over there, subscribe to Ben. Make sure you are all over there, and you must be close to 600, right?
27 away.
27 of you in here after the show. Just click on the link. It puts you into another link.
Yeah.
Click subscribe and come back over here. That would be amazing, guys. Yeah, let's go back into talking about England versus Australia for a little bit. And we'll go for another half an hour, guys, because I do have to run at 2 o'clock for me, 1 o'clock for you guys, and wherever else you are in the world. Are you going to be watching it, mate? Or are you going to join the watch along maybe later on? Or what?
I might join the watch along.
Thoughts?
I might join the watch along.
I might do as well. I'm debating it. I'm not sure yet.
What I might do is I might watch a Disney film and watch that and be on the watch along and do a watch along of the Disney film.
Oh, what a legend. David Shire's gifted another membership. This one's gone to Future Music. We've got 7 new members in the channel. Guys, come on. Spread the love. Share the love for David Shire and Tigara for gifting membership. You look, guys, on a little membership battle. I love it. Against each other. I love it. Keep it up, guys. Thank you so much. That actually means the world. And, guys, before we carry on, let's smash the likes up.
Yeah.
51 likes. Come on. Let's get to 100 likes before the end of the show. That's another 49 in 28 minutes. Come on.
Yeah.
2 a minute. Let's do it. Come on. Let's get the likes over 100 before the end of the show. That's always our target. Good day, Richo. Hope you're doing well. I haven't seen you around, so big up to you, my friend. Make sure you're new. If you're new here, subscribe, get involved. We'll be doing loads more coming soon. There'll be a lot of new stuff coming soon, very soon. A lot of little bits in the pipe works. I'm not going to tell much more. I'm going to keep it secret. But yeah, England, Australia tonight.
Yeah.
Like, let's be honest. Am I the only England fan that really does not care? I couldn't care less. I think it's one of those games that will probably go and win 3-0. And then everyone goes, oh, England are great again. No disrespect to Australia, but England should be beating Australia and convincingly beating them.
Yeah.
Right? Like, the fact is there should be no debate about that. But if Australia give England a good game, you'll sit back and go, hang on a minute, what's going on here? And that for me is a massive, massive worry, right?
Oh,
that is a massive worry.
I don't care about watching England play with Gareth Southgate as the manager. I really don't care.
Are you like me, where you don't actually care about the Euros at the end of the season? I'll be honest, I don't. I'm not getting into this whole party atmosphere with England anymore. Until Gareth Southgate is not the manager anymore.
Yeah.
Because
until meritocracy comes back to England,
bang on,
and he starts playing players that deserve to play.
Yeah.
For example, why is Ramsdale not playing over Pickford? I know Pickford has played more games this year, but we all know Ramsdale's a much better keeper.
I agree. Do you know what annoys me? When we come to friendlies like this, I want to start seeing players that haven't had an opportunity given an opportunity, right?
Yeah.
I think that's the key bit for me. I don't want to see the likes of Maguire, Henderson given an opportunity. I want to see the likes of Just trying to think of someone off the top of my head now.
Mark
James
Rahe,
Ward-Prowse,
Mark Rahe, Ramsdale,
Bowen,
Bowen.
Ward-Prowse,
yeah,
Wahey, you're right. Do you know what I mean? I want to see these sort of players given an opportunity. It's a friendly. Go and push your envelope out on players that you've not seen enough in an England kit.
yeah,
I want to see Ollie Watkins up top.
yeah.
I don't like no disrespect to Harry Kane. I don't want to keep seeing him up top all the time, especially in friendlies. Play him in one, but don't play him in the other. I think England. Who else have England got to play? Because again, I haven't got a clue. Does anyone know? I'll find out now. 1 second. So England have got to play. I want to say it's Italy.
Italy, isn't it?
It is Italy. So, for example, we play Italy on Tuesday night.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to see us play the team that realistically the stronger team then, right? I want to see the better team play then. But what I want to see right now is the likes of Guehi, Ward-Prowse, Bowen,
Ramsdale,
Watkins, Ramsdale.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I just want to see players given an opportunity. What does Fikayo Tomori have to do to start a game for England?
He's England's best centre-back. He's England's
best centre-back right now. Well, no. Second, John Stones is the best. But what I know,
that should be our back. That should be our back two. It should be John Stones.
Agreed.
And Tomori.
Absolutely agree.
Defenders.
But he goes and plays
Maguire.
He goes and doesn't even matter. Like the fact he picked Harry Maguire, like it's mental. Like who did he put in his back to? Yeah, it was so like I just find everything so frustrating with England. England should be able to pick itself. It's relatively easy, right?
Yeah.
Should be easy. Pick it
Especially
itself.
That midfield so easy.
Yeah, that midfield should pick itself. But now I want to see like change it. Yeah, we should know the three that should be playing against Italy.
Yeah.
But we should. I don't think there should be a reason why anyone plays both games. I don't think there is any reason why anyone should play both games. You should go and go, do you know what? We're going to give an opportunity. We're going to give an opportunity to someone that hasn't had an opportunity, a real long opportunity against Australia tonight. Yeah. And then on Tuesday, the team that I think is the best team we've got plays against Italy.
I don't even know.
And by the way, if we lose to Italy, by the way, it's embarrassing. No disrespect to Italy, but that team we should be battering. Yeah, I just find it absolutely.
We've got some decent players though. Got a better left back than us. Tell you that.
Who Italy?
Yeah, they've got better left back.
Yeah, a doggy. Is it a Wembley? The Italy.
They've got a better goalkeeper than us as well.
It's Wembley,
both are at Wembley.
Yeah, both are at Wembley, aren't they? Yeah. Like I just sit back and go. I just find it very, very silly. I find it very boring. England, and can I just ask a question? Why are we getting international breaks every 4 games of the season? Yeah. What's that about, by the way? Can anyone explain that one to me? Why are we doing that? We've got another one, by the way, in November. You know that? There's another one in November. Why are we getting so many international breaks? What's that about? Rodney Roberts, question. Why play a friendly few days before a proper qualifying game? I think what they do is they got slots, Rodney. I think that's how it works. So because of the group, the way the sizing of the group is, at sometimes you only play one game in the 2-game slots. So a lot of national teams slot another one in instead of playing just one game. So they'll throw in a friendly game. But yeah, I agree, Tigaro. I think Jared Bowen is a superstar. I think he's a superstar waiting to happen. But I'm kind of happy that it's not this manager that's controlling him because he'd ruin the kid. Easy. You better not play Colwell because we don't need any more injuries. Yeah, Mark, you guys cannot take any more injuries. It's a nightmare. Southampton needs to go with the players and we have and should win tournaments and play better attacking football. Yeah. I agree. There is no excuses why this England team doesn't win tournaments. But do you not really grind my gears?
Squad.
Huh?
Nick Pope isn't in the England squad. What?
Nick Pope's not in it.
Yeah.
Who's the 3 goalies?
It is Sam Johnston, Jordan Pickford, and Aaron Ramsdale.
Wow. Okay. Oh, sorry.
I know Nick Pope is an older keeper.
He's 29 though. He's 29.
31.
Oh, he's 31. Okay.
31.
But even still,
he's still England's best goalkeeper at the moment.
He is. Do you know what I find frustrating? I just find it, and 1, 2, 3 buses bang on with this, by the way. And do you know what really grinds my gears about the whole thing? Really grinds my gears is I hear casuals, and when I say casuals, not football fans, like ones that sit and watch it for a tournament, England tournaments.
Yeah.
And the one thing that really, really drives me mad is when I hear, oh, well, Southgate's taken us to a semi-final and a final. And I sit back, you get exactly the same getting knocked out in the final than you do getting knocked out in the groups. He's done exactly the same as any manager has since 1966, since Alf Ramsey. So what difference does it make? And they go, oh, well, you should be grateful for what? Having one of the best England teams in an absolute generation, and then struggling against Croatia and Italy. Sorry, not for me. And big up, by the way, big up to Tigaro, who has gifted 5 memberships. Big up, Tigaro. I've forgotten how many each of you and David. I think that's, 6 each now.
Yeah.
Daniel Harris, Dragon D's Nuts, Full Ball, Spurs King, and Tony have all been gifted memberships. Big up to these guys for these.
Yeah.
That's 12 new members to the channel. Much love. We are very, very close to about. Let me check how many members I've got now. I've forgotten how many. Should we see how many we've got? That would be amazing. Let's have a look. Big up to you guys. That's 12 new members to the channel. Absolutely amazing. Thank you. Let me just double check on my membership. There is a list where I can see how many got. And big up to the 2 new subscribers as well. Drunk Aussies are generous. We love it. We love it a lot. How do I check it? I think I got on analytics, right? Where do I go? You must know. Do you know?
Somewhere. It's in.
That's I'd hope it was somewhere. Oh, hang on. If I can.
I can't remember. I haven't got membership. I'd have to look for you, buddy.
It doesn't matter. I'll find it.
I know we don't have any memberships. We need to sort that out.
We got to get the memberships over there. Definitely on the coffee company. You got to get that.
We still haven't got members set up on Tottenham on tour. So.
Oh, come on. Big up to you guys. Let me try and find it. I'll dig it out in a second, but because we are looking to get a big group of members. Here we go. All members. Here we go. We currently have at the moment 32 members to the channel. Big up to 32 of you, and big up to the new guys today. Much love. And should we see who's been the longest member? Do you know who it is? It's you, Ben.
Is it?
3 months. You, Hodgod, and Susie have been members for 3 months. You lead the way on the membership train. Big up to you guys. Big up.
Number 1.
And as I said, massive shout out to you guys for gifting the memberships. That's absolutely amazing.
Oh, I've got a milestone. I've got a milestone just to prove it.
Oh, go on, put it in. I'll flag it up.
There we go.
There, look, see. Well, I've clicked
on
everything. There we go. Member for 3 months. Big up to the cough. Big up. Get membership going for your channel, man. Yeah. 31 is a goalkeeper's primary Cougar. Exactly. 31. There is no reason why that Nick Pope should not be in it, unless there's an injury and he had to withdraw because of an injury. Should be no reason, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, look, big up Tiger, big up Daniel Harris. Hope you're well. Welcome to the membership club. We want Mike Bassett as manager and play 4-4-2. Yeah, do you know what? I don't even care. I just want to enjoy watching England. Watching England play do you know what? It's actually worse than watching when we had Conte.
Yeah.
Because at least with that team, you look at it and go, this England team should be winning tournaments.
Like if Conte or Capello had this England squad, they would win everything. Because at least they would have the squad they would need to compete. you could possibly say that Conte didn't have the squad to compete the way he wants to play football, and you could give that to him, but he shouldn't have gone to Tottenham then, because he was never going to get the squad he needed to win. Same with Mourinho.
Big up Indian Gooner. Perchy, from a neutral point of view, it's not Southgate's fault players can't score from penalties. It's all about small margins. If those penalties go in, they become legends in a second. Yeah, but Indian Gooner,
he has
the argument
picks the penalties though.
Yeah, but he does. But the argument here is it shouldn't have gone to penalties against Italy. We should have beaten Italy in normal time. The fact that we didn't beat Italy in normal time and the fact that it had to go to a penalty shootout, it doesn't, for me, penalty shootouts are a lottery. They're a lottery. I don't think you can blame
Kane. Penalties are usually a lottery because he practices penalties all week.
Yeah, I agree. But for me, it's not an argument to say that it's not Southgate's fault. It's Southgate's fault that he went to a penalty shootout. He's not good enough. He's not a good manager. I think he is a manager that is getting away with it as a manager because he's got some of the best footballing players in the world right now. Kyle Walker, one of the best right backs in the world. Jude Bellingham, one of the best midfielders in the world. Harry Kane, one of the best strikers in the world. John Stones, one of the best centre-halves in the world right now. Do you know what I mean?
Another one of them.
Tomori's playing out of his skin. Kieran Trippier, he's playing at left back. Do you know what I mean?
Trippier at right back and Colwill at left back. Just play two proper play fullbacks in their correct positions.
I agree. I just find it frustrating. And I get so tired watching England play.
Yeah.
So tired. It's not enjoyable. And listen, tonight we'll watch it. Yeah, we might win today. We might go and win, but who cares? We might beat Italy, but who really cares?
Yeah.
We're going to qualify for the Euros. That's what normally happens. I mean, it's going to take a catastrophe if we don't. But even if we do, what difference does it make?
Yeah. I agree with you, Pat.
Oh, it's back. Welcome back.
Sorry.
That's all right. You all right?
Returned.
Good. Yeah.
I'm gonna get your thoughts on it. England and Gareth Southgate.
God. Yeah.
We're just having this debate about has Gareth Southgate got away with it because he's got one of the best England teams for a generation.
Yeah, do you know what? I don't even know if it is one of the best England teams for a generation. He's got loads of good players for sure. I think he gets away with it because I think, as I said on my show earlier, I think the level of players around the world is worse than ever. I don't think international teams are anywhere near as good as they were. Back in the day, you would have Germany was a tough game, Italy, France, Spain, Brazil, Argentina, the Netherlands. All of them were top games. Now, I don't see that there's many tough games in international football. Every time Gareth Southgate comes up, though, against one of the big boys in international football, what happens?
I don't even think he gets beaten by any of the big boys. Let's be frank and honest. He got beaten by a really old Croatia side, which, let's be honest, we should be beating, and an Italy side that was about an average age of about 34.
Listen, but this is what I mean. I mean, in terms of Italy at that time in the Euros were the best team, right? They weren't the best team I've ever seen, but they were solid. They had goal scorers. They were hardworking. I thought Spinazzola was absolutely phenomenal. They defended well, and England had no answer. We scored a goal and then sat back. In the world, when people talk about the World Cup, the one where he got to the semis, everyone raves about, and I know the old adage, right? You can only beat who you play. But, in the 7 games he played in that tournament, right? In that tournament, England played 3 good teams in that tournament.
And lost to all of them.
Which was Belgium twice, right? And Croatia, and lost to all of them. The games England won. Sweden, meh. Colombia, meh. I think we beat Panama.
Yeah.
And was it Slovenia or someone in the first game where I think we won with a last-minute winner from Kane?
Tunisia.
Yeah.
Right. So you look at that run and you go, oh my God, World Cup semi-final, he's done brilliant. All right, cool. But we played 3 good teams and lost all 3 games, winning the 4 games we should have won. Then in the Euros, again, I don't think we had to play anyone of note. I don't think you had to play anyone of note. Germany were a mess. On paper were the best team. And then Italy, 1-0 up, decides to sit back, and I can't remember a shot after that.
Yeah.
So I think he's got away with it.
Our best player on the day, which was Declan Rice.
Yeah. He's not tactically very good for me. He gets away with it because games like tonight, we should win comfortably. Players like Kane, Saka, Bellingham, their individual brilliance will get you through those games. But watch England and what team are they? What sort of a football style of England got?
Paint dry.
It's boring, isn't it?
And he's been there 7 years.
Yeah,
6, 7.
Would have been, yeah. No, it must be about that.
Hang on. When did Gareth Southgate start the England job?
November 2016.
November 2016. 7 years in 2 weeks.
Mad. Yeah. Crazy, isn't it? And before go, mate, go.
So I was last thing I was going to say, after 7 years, this England setup should be a well-oiled, well-drilled machine with everyone knowing how we play. We should be putting the fear of God into everyone. Yet we're still playing Maguire. We're still playing Henderson. He's picking people like Eddie and Nketiah. You just think, what are you
mad,
I don't know. He's not for me.
Before we carry on, I just want a massive shout out again to David Shire for 5 gifted subs, and that's gone to Darren West, Jessica Balpinda, Steve D, and Leo and Lego. And then the battle between the Aussies is brilliant. Big up Tigaro, who's equally gifted another 5 subs.
Wow.
To Druella, Nana Hotspur. You've gifted one to Barry. You should already be a member. Yeah. And
big up,
Annie Martin and
big up,
Spurs GCTV. Big up to you guys. Thank you so much. You've now gifted 22 subs between you today. It's absolutely amazing. Much love. Thank you so much. Absolute legends. And the battle between you two gifting, you've now gifted 11 subs each. So I was also say massive thank you. Who would you have in as manager next for England? Because obviously Southgate's going at the end of the Euros. Now, is it one of those where you go and get another English manager in, or do you go and get in a manager that suits the players that we've got? Because that's how I would look at it.
For me, I don't care about the nationality. I don't think that. I mean, look, we see players now that play all their life up until 21 playing for one country, then can't get in the first team and change nationality. So what does it really matter? I think it's difficult, right? Because look, all the names that people want to put in, the biggest names want to manage club football. Right? The biggest names want to manage club football. So, all the talks of a Klopp or a Pep are going to go out the window. Maybe a Potter. Would someone like a Potter be working on his philosophy? Eddie Howe, but I don't think he would. I don't think he'd come away from club football. A Jose Mourinho, would he come away from club football? Would he do it? I don't know. Mate. I don't know who I'd have, but I just know there's got to be better people out there than Gareth Southgate, who's done nothing in football.
It's got to be, right? There has to be, surely. Do you know what? I think Eddie Howe is not a bad shout, I think Eddie Howe could be a bit of because I think if, you got to bear in mind, end of the season, right? If Newcastle go, their owners, and I'm not saying they will, by the way, before people jump in it, I'm not saying that at all. I don't know if they will, but they could look at it at the end of the season and go, do you know what? We could go and get insert elite manager, right? And go and sack Eddie Howe, rightly or wrongly. I'm not sitting there agreeing because I think Eddie Howe's been absolutely brilliant for Newcastle. And that could come to the end of his reign at Newcastle. Would he take an England job if his stock's quite high? I think you make a good point. He could sit around and wait around and get a job like, I don't know, Chelsea or.
I think that. Listen, I'd like it at Howe. I just don't think he would. I think he's too young, and he's got bigger fish to fry. For me, keep doing your job at Newcastle, and then when I'm not saying it's not a big job before Newcastle fans jump on my back, but that's the sort of manager that the big clubs hopefully will be looking at. As not being sorry, is that Mr. Box Office?
There is Mr. Box Office.
Gareth Southgate has not done nothing in football. Stupid point. What's he done as a manager?
Didn't he relegate Middlesbrough?
I'm just gonna leave it there. Hang on. Here you go. Let's have a look.
I think he's
Gareth Southgate.
According to Wikipedia.
Hang on. Let's have a look. Gareth Southgate. Let's have a look at his managerial career. Right. He managed Middlesbrough, England under 21s, and England. Right. And what's he won? Managerial career. What's he won? Career statistics. Hang on. As a manager, here we go. So he had a 29% win rate with Middlesbrough, Perchy. 29% win rate with Middlesbrough in 3 years. England under 21s. Sure, he did well with the under 21s. I would expect England under 21s to be one of the best teams in the world. And the England first team, he's now had 3 major tournaments with 3 very good squads and not managed to win anything. So
I think when he came in, there was obviously a reason for it. He brought a feel-good atmosphere back at England, but that can only go a certain level, right? You can't.
Yeah.
He took England as far as he could, but the problem is what you've got. What the problem is with what Southgate is, and with England specifically, there's a lot of what I call casual England football fans, not the football fans like us, lot that sit and dissect it and watch everything. You get fans that don't necessarily watch club football, but they watch international football.
Yeah.
And what they sit back and all I hear, and I've got a load of mates like it, they sit back and go, well, I don't know what you're complaining about. He's taken England to a semi-final and a final. When was the last manager to do that? And I sit back and went, but that isn't. And I said, but that isn't the reason why you should be having. Do you know what I mean? You shouldn't be having that, right? Like, we should be winning stuff. Finishing second in a tournament is as good as getting knocked out in the groups, right?
I mean, look, I don't expect any manager to win anything, but I look at this guy and I just think he's so pragmatic. So, for example, in the last World Cup against, I'm not blaming him for Kane missing a penalty. These things happen, right? Yeah. We were losing to France, and you need goals, and you've got Grealish, you've got Maddison on the bench, and Grealish gets on for about 5 minutes, and Maddison doesn't get on a football pitch at all. He was pressured into playing Phil Foden because fans wanted to see some talent, some skill. This is just not. It's not for me. You've got to go for it. Look, when you look at England going forward, right? Like by now, a top manager would have gone Henderson. See you later, right? Henderson, see you later. Harry Maguire, see you later. Calvin Phillips, sorry, right now you're not playing football. See you later. Eddie Nketiah, you are nowhere near ready. You don't score goals. See you later.
Yeah.
And you would be going Bellingham and Rice as your midfield too. Maddison in the hole. Saka, Kane, either Grealish or Foden. Like it's there to be a very good forward attacking, entertaining football team. But what he does
should pick itself, right? Yeah.
He plays 3 central midfielders. 3 central midfielders, no matter who we're playing against, and one of them is never a playmaker. He is a very negative football manager that gets away with it because we'll win games like tonight. We'll win games against the Minnows 3 or 4-0. Yeah. People like Saka get a hat-trick and everyone goes, oh my God, look how amazing we are. Get to a tournament. Everyone will talk about us winning it. We'll play a big team. We'll get knocked out and everyone will go, I just don't get it. Why didn't we go through? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. No, I agree, guys. We're gonna have to wrap up shortly. I've got to rush and crack on with some more work. I just want to say before I do wrap up, massive shout out to David Shire and Tigaro for gifting the members over. Much love to you guys. And I want to say massive shout out to Ben. Go and subscribe over to Ben. Go and subscribe to also the Football Heritage TV. Ben, go and whack all the links in the chat, of course. Listen, guys, thank you so much for watching. I've had a good laugh there. It was a good one. And big up to Ange Postecoglou and Heung-Min for winning player and manager of the month, respectively. Guys in the chat, make sure tonight you're over on the Football Heritage TV. England versus Australia, the watch along, and we'll have a bit of a laugh. It's always a good laugh over there, right?
Are you joining, Perchy?
I should be able to come along. I might pop over.
Okay, good. Oh, thanks. Please don't let us inconvenience you. Thank you,
Never at all. Never.
I said what I'm going to do is I'm going to watch a Disney movie and commentate over the Disney movie over watching.
Much love, guys. Make sure you go over there, guys. Thank you so much for coming over. I don't think Kate's live today. She's not live today, so I can't pull you over there. But guys, make sure you go over there and subscribe. Ben, you're live at 2. So guys, make sure you go over and watch Ben's channel and make sure you get him to 600 subscribers. Guys, we're going to leave you with the England captain himself. See you later.
And here's Kane. He sits on Tottenham's loftiest perch, beyond even the great Greaves. Spurs' most lavish scorer of